Because at the end of the day, when I've done all of this crap that I thought that I was doing that was getting ready to make me something, it didn't make me nothing. It kept me stuck, it kept me stagnant, and it kept me around the people who didn't listen. I said this to y'all before, and I'm gonna say it again. If you hang around with 9 millionaires, you're bound to be the 10th. Amen. If you hang around with 10 crackheads, you're bound to be the 11th. Amen. If you hang around with 12 drug addicts of any kind, you're bound to get involved in the drugs. It just is what it is. Amen. Listen, I went to the Southside Projects. I didn't smoke cigarettes and I didn't smoke marijuana. When I got down to the Southside Projects after about three or 4 months, I was buying Newports and weed. I'm just saying, hey. And then it got to a point where, see, it started off as we was all just partying and everybody, hey, let me get a cigarette. Man, blaze up something, let me get this. Then it went to, man, you're going to have to chip in. We've been doing this for 3 months. What do you mean? We partying. Yeah, but the party been on us. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm chipping in. Now I'm buying. Now I'm saying, man, I'm putting in more money if you need to. You got some weed? No. You got nothing. But listen, I'm saying all this to show you something. If you come in that kitchen, most of y'all that know me, if you come in the kitchen and say, can I get this, can I get that, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to talk junk because that's just how I am. I can help that. But I'm going to give it to you. But back then, please, look how far away from God they was pulling me. Man, can we get a ride up the street? No. Going to the same place. I'm talking about the exact same place. They come up there 20 minutes later. I'm like, man, I thought you weren't coming. And then I got to the point where I'm a black man, but I'm looking at every black man like he's my enemy. Not you. I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you. I'm going to give y'all the most respect, but I'm going to look at him like he's my worst enemy. Why? Am I lying? Listen. Men will walk in the room and size each other up. Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all have been sitting there in that cafeteria and said, well, if something had to jump off, I'm not going to take him. I'm trying to tell you. And that's what we do in life. We say, well, I can still handle this. I ain't really got to get after God. I'm pretty good at handling my finances, Lord, so I don't really need you to touch that. And I don't feel like a little wine every 2-3 hours is too bad, so I'm going to hold on to this, but what I will give you, I'll pray. You know what I'm saying? And then they say you have a form of godliness, but not the power thereof. But I believe that God is doing something different in you, because if you start to submit to just one thing that God is telling you to submit to, it starts to permeate throughout your life. And now you start to look at those things and say,